Hey y'all, it's Shani, Certified Feline Training and Behavior Specialist with Wild at Heart, and I promised you an update on the cat Indy, who was surrendered to our shelter because of aggression.
So I love working with cats and cat trees because not only do cat trees build confidence, it allows cats to see their world vertically, which they love, which also allows me to get below them and have them up higher than me, which also builds confidence and allows them to feel a little bit more comfortable. As usual, I always start with giving her treats and then I offer play. As you can see, I'm controlling the movement of the toy. I don't want to completely freak her out, but I do want to entice her with the toy. Play inherently lessens a cat's stress, and through this play, she finally decides to come out of her cat tree for the first time. And then she finally chooses to explore her catio. Watch this. She looks at me and her tail goes straight up. That to me is communication that I make her feel safe and she trusts me. And then you see her tail kind of twitching and going back and forth. And that can be sometimes a mixed signal. Cats will absolutely do that when they are annoyed or overstimulated, but also if they're just on high alert or just excited. And I think that she's doing it because she's on high alert. She's exploring a new area that she has never explored before. And finally, she goes all the way into her catio for the first time. Her tail is up. She's confident. She's comfortable. I love seeing this so much. And then she just shows her true self. We need to remember that this cat had been locked in a bedroom for about 2 months because she was severely attacking her guardian and the other cats in her home. But all she needed was a different environment. This is who she truly is. And the stress of whatever was happening to her in that home caused her to act out in this quote unquote aggression. After this day, she was a completely different cat. She came out all the time. She was sitting on people's laps. She was hanging out with all the other cats and doing wonderfully. And y'all, I'm so happy to report that about 2 days ago, Indy was adopted and she went into a new loving home.
We really need to stop shaming people for surrendering their animals. We bitch and moan and complain when animals are abandoned, yet we shame people when they surrender them or rehome them. A lot of times that decision is so difficult for people. Sometimes it's outside of their control, and sometimes it is what's best for the animal. I don't want cats living a miserable life, and not every home is going to work out for every cat. So surrendering or rehoming the cat is honestly one of the best things that you can do. Now, I don't suggest that you just drop your cat off at a shelter because the risk of euthanasia is very high. But in this circumstance, Indy's guardian had to contact me. She knew that her cat was going to be safe and that we were going to find her a loving home.